girls. Today for Super Kids, we are going to be starting a new letter. We're going to start learning the letter J. For the letter J, this time Etta Betta is the super noodle. And so in the picture, I see Etta Betta thinking about all these different activities that she wants to do with the Super Kids. Let's look and see some of the fun things that Etta Betta wants to do this week. Looks like she wants to read a book called Fun Tricks. Maybe Etta Betta wants to do some tricks with the Super Kids. Ooh, I see Etta Betta juggling. I see Etta Betta making a sandwich with some peanut butter and jelly. I see Etta Betta playing a game. Does anybody know what this game is called? It's called Jacks, and you play it with some jacks, which are down here, and a little ball. I see Etta Betta jumping rope. I see Etta Betta, ooh, it looks like she carved a jack-o'-lantern. I see Etta Betta playing with a jack-in-the-box. And I see Etta Betta playing cards. All of those things would be fun things that Etta Betta would like to do with some of her Super Kid friends. So, does anybody know what sound the letter J makes? The letter J makes a J sound. Can you say that with me? J says J. J says J. Good job. So what we're going to do is we want to find pictures of things that Etta Betta is imagining that start with the J sound. Can you help me out? So let's see. We're just going to kind of start here and we're going to go up and around, okay, everybody? So let's look at this first picture. I see Etta Betta reading a book of fun tricks. Say book. Book. Does book start with the J sound? No, book starts with the B sound. So we're not going to circle anything in this picture. In this picture, we saw Etta Betta juggling. Say juggling. Juggling. Does juggling start with the J sound? It sure does. So let's circle Etta Betta juggling. In this picture, I see Etta Betta putting jelly on a sandwich. Say jelly. Does jelly start with the J sound? It sure does, so let's circle the jelly. I also see a lid in this picture. Can you say lid? Lid. Does lid start with the J sound? No, so we're not going to circle the lid. But I also see a jar. Can you say jar for me? Jar. Jar starts with the J sound. So we are going to circle the jar of jelly. And now in this picture, I see Etta Betta playing with jacks and a ball. Say ball for me. Ball. Ball does not start with the J sound. It starts with the B sound. But now let's look at the jacks. Can you say jacks? Jacks. Jack starts with that J sound. In this picture, I see Etta Betta carved a jack-o'-lantern. Can you say jack-o'-lantern? Jack-o'-lantern. Does jack-o'-lantern start with the J sound? It sure does, so let's circle the jack-o'-lantern. In this next picture, I see Etta Betta is jumping rope. She's playing with a jump rope. Can you say jump rope? Jump rope. Does jump rope start with a J sound? It sure does. Let's circle the jump rope. In this picture down here, this is called a jack in the box. Can you say jack in the box? Jack in the box. Does jack in the box start with a J sound? It definitely does. So let's circle the jack in the box. And in this last picture, I see Etta Betta is playing with cards. Can you say cards for me? Does cards start with the J sound? No, it starts with a k sound, the C sound. So we are not going to circle the cards. Now, if you could point to this box here in the bottom corner, I see a capital J and a lowercase j. Can you take your pencil and start at the top and trace the capital J? And then you're going to start at the lowercase j and you're going to trace that one as well. All right, good job, boys and girls. So remember, J says J. I'm going to erase this. You guys can go ahead and turn to the next page in your Superkids workbook for me. I'm going to turn some pages too. Okay, now you should be on this page, and before you start tracing, remember I'm going to show you how to write a capital J and a lowercase j. Let's start with the capital J first. When you make a capital J, you're going to start up at that top pink ice cream line. So I'm going to start up at my top pink ice cream line, and then I'm going to draw a straight line down, and when I get close to the brown line, I'm going to start curving up to the left and stop before I get to that yellow line. Did you see how I did that? I'm going to do it one more time. Start up at that top pink line, make a straight line down, but before you get to the brown line, curve up and to the left, and you have your capital J. Now, your lowercase j is a lot like your capital J, but instead of starting at that top pink strawberry line, you're going to start at that vanilla, that yellow line. So let's start at that yellow line, start making that straight line down, and then curve up and to the left, and then you're going to put a dot just above it, kind of like a letter I. Let's do that one more time. When you make your lowercase j, you start at your middle yellow line, go down, curve up a little bit to the left, and your dot. Okay, so boys and girls, your job right now is we're going to pause the video, and I want you to trace all of the blue J's, and then wherever you see that dot, you're going to draw your own J, okay? And then when you get to the lowercase j's, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to trace your lowercase j's that are in blue, and then when there aren't any more left to trace, you're going to start at that black dot and draw your own. Once you're done, I want you to circle one or two J's that you think are the best, the ones that you did the best on, all right? And then don't forget to trace the sentence, Jack and Jill jump, and then write the sentence, Jack and Jill jump, down at the bottom. So go ahead and pause the video and work on that. Okay, so you should have finished drawing your capital J's and your lowercase j's. And now we're going to practice reading some words that start with the J sound. Are you ready, everybody? Let's start up here at the top. This word matches the word that's down here in red. You just couldn't see it very nicely in the video. So you can look at the word that's down here in red, and I'm going to look up here and point and help us sound it out, okay? So let's start. I see a J at the beginning, so that means it's going to start with the J sound. Let's get started. J, a, k, at, jacket. Remember, when you see a C and a K together, it makes one k sound. So let's sound that one out one more time. J, a, k, at, jacket. Good job. Let's go down to this next word. Now this is the word that's going to be in the orange square down at the bottom. J, am, jam. Like I put jam on some toast for breakfast. Jam. Let's do the next one. J, at, jet. Jet is down here in this yellow box. Let's sound it out one more time. J, at, jet. Now let's look at the word in the blue box. J, st, just. Good job. Let's look at the word in the purple box. J, ab, jab. And let's look at the last word in that green box. J, ab, job. So boys and girls, what you're going to do is you're going to look for the word jacket in this picture up here. Doesn't look like much now, but wherever you see the word jacket, you're going to color that word red. Then you're going to look for the word jam. Anywhere the word jam is in this picture, wherever you see the word jam, you're going to color it orange. Then you're going to look for the word jet. Wherever you see the word jet in our picture, you're going to color it yellow. Then you're going to look for the word just. Wherever you see the word just, you are going to color that word blue. Then you're going to look for the word jab. Wherever you see the word jab, you are going to color that shape purple. And the last word is job. Wherever you see the word job, you are going to color it green. Right? And then when you're done, you should see a picture hidden in here, all right? And then boys and girls, when you're done doing this, don't forget to listen to the new J sound on the Superkids Online Fun. When you listen to that J sound and you hear the J sound in it, pretend you are juggling balls, all right? I hope everybody has a good day. Bye.